I watched the first Winnie-the-Pooh at this cinema the same time last year, and I watched it, and now I'm here in it. It's very weird, it's a very surreal moment. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I got offered the role by Reese. I think you've seen some footage of me in Cinderella's Curse, another horror film, and yeah, I was offered the role. So yeah, it's very exciting, and yeah, I'm excited to be here and watch it all.
And give us a little about your character's journey in the film, where we see you sort of develop and go.
It's quite, I think it's at the beginning of the film, I've heard. It's been changed around a little bit. But yeah, she goes through a hard time in the 100-acre woods. Yeah, meets Winnie-the-Pooh for the first time. It's not a great encounter. But yeah, it's very exciting. She's quite naive, messing around with her friends in a camper van, playing a Ouija board, which is never clever. But yeah, it's exciting. There's lots of explosions, lots of fire. So yeah, it's exciting.
And obviously the budget for this time round, you know, is bigger. So the costume, the prosthetics. I mean, what was that like to sort of be involved in such a big production?
It was amazing, honestly. There's a scene where, when you watch it, there's like, as I said, there's like an explosion. I remember like being so close to the fire and just like feel the heat on my face. And it was like, wow, this is like really overwhelming and just like, but really cool at the same time. It's like lots going on in the scene. So yeah, very, very cool.
And what was it like working with such a brilliant ensemble cast? I mean, you've got Scott Chambers. I mean, I know he produced as well. So what was that like on set altogether?
Yeah, amazing. I worked with Scott loads, love him. He's amazing. So yeah, it's a real like honour to work with all these people. Like I know Leela, who plays Jamie in the scene. So we worked together before, and like a lot of my friends have been in the film. So yeah, it's just amazing to work with your friends, and yeah, it's really fun.
I mean, I know essentially it's a horror, you know, reimagining of a fairy tale. So it's not very nice, but also I know there's probably quite a bit of comedy running through it, especially, you know, with Piglet's character. And so what was that? Were there any kind of standout moments for you on set? Or anything in particular? One scene you thought, oh my God, that was so fun.
I think, well, there's a scene with me winning the poo, and like, it's more like in between takes, you know, like looking at him, he's like really tall. I couldn't really hear him or see him because he's like very small eyes and all the prosthetics, and I couldn't really hear him. But we're just in between takes having a chat on set, just normally, and I was like, this is so bizarre and like iconic. I'm just having a chat with Winnie-the-Pooh, and then in a minute he's going to be like trying to attack me, and yeah, it was really, really surreal experience. But it was so fun, honestly, like one of my best filming experiences.
And where was it filmed? Where are some of the locations that you guys were taken to?
Outside of London, in these amazing woods, and people who own the land are so lovely. Like they were always there, like, are you warm? Like, do you want a drink? And they were so nice. So it was, yeah, in the middle of nowhere in the woods, 100-acre woods.
Scary.
Like the mud and like the rain, it was like literally so hard to like. I was in the mud and the like cold for like hours on end, but it was worth it. Yeah.
And have you managed to watch the film all the way through, or will it be your first time this evening at the premiere?
Tonight is my first time seeing it all the way through. I'm very nervous.
Yeah.
It's exciting, but I've seen little clips, but I've not seen the whole scene yet, so it's exciting.
I know you're a fan of horror films yourself and this kind of subgenre. Or...
Yeah, I think Carrie was the first horror I ever saw when I was 10. Like, so I think that's kind of warped my imagination, and that's maybe now why I'm in horror films. It's very weird. But yeah, I watched a lot of horrors growing up, and I've always been a fan of them. And yeah, I've done a lot of horror films. I'm in Cinderella's Curse, Cinderella, so that's another horror. So yeah, I just love it because you get the shock factor. Not like a rom-com, it's like, oh, but this is like you literally jump out of your skin and you feel more emotions in horror, I think.
Oh, so what do you hope viewers will take away from watching it this evening? Oh, and in the future in the cinema?
I hope they take away a fear of walking through the woods, a fear of doing Ouija boards. It's never a good idea. No, I just hope they don't lose the love for like Winnie-the-Pooh, you know, like the character, because that will always be there. This whole thing about ruining people's childhoods is just, I don't believe that. I think that will always be there. This is just, if you like horrors, you're going to love it. And if you like gore, it's fun. So yeah, I hope people enjoy it and have a good time.
Oh, thank you so much for speaking to you. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your film.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.